Hello Simmers! If there's one aircraft that doesn't need a long introduction, it's the H-1 Huey, introduced by Bell in the 60s and still in service today with over 16,000 helicopters produced. Well known for its role in the Vietnam War, the H-1 is also used for many other missions such as police work, rescue, firefighting, private use, and many more. And what is great is that Taugs brings us this add-on with liveries corresponding to these activities. We have 3 versions of the H1 and 40 liveries available for €35 or dollars, today only on flightsim.to, but I imagine it will also come soon on Marketplace and Xbox. Let's get into the details, starting as usual with the graphics. For those unfamiliar with the channel, the idea is not to examine every detail over an hour-long video, as others already do, but to give a concise and a representative opinion on the various aspects of the add-on. In this chapter, I noted excellent attention to detail, such as 2 different tablets, depending on whether you choose a civilian or military version of the H1. And the tablet itself offers many options. For example, you can transform the cabin with medical equipment, military troops, or leave it empty. You can open the engine compartment, which is beautifully modeled. This reminds me of Azupoli's technique and rendering on the Bronco. The textures are well crafted and realistic throughout, exactly how you would imagine the interior of the H1. For me, Taug has found the perfect balance on wear and tear. There are no false notes in this interior. The H1 specialists will share their thoughts in the comments.
NANI?!
Regarding the exterior of the aircraft, it's also very well done. I don't know the resolution used for the textures, but it seems to be a good compromise. The rendering is good, it's clean but not the most impressive when zoomed in too close. There are also many details on the helicopter's exterior, especially as mentioned before around the engine compartment and various accessories. As you heard in the intro, the sound is simply excellent. We can wrap up this chapter by saying we would love all add-ons to have this sound quality. If you are familiar with Miltech's Chinook, which is also a reference, you can now add Taug's H1. Going further, I would like sounds for each animation, like when the engine hood opens or when water is dropped from the tank, just to find something to say, you know. All H1 systems have been faithfully reproduced according to Taug's description. It's very comprehensive, with several options for H1 instrumentation. You can choose a modern version with a large screen or prefer the classic version with old gauges. Either way, everything works. The H1 startup procedure is quite simple and you can take off quickly. I usually don't like this, but here it doesn't bother me. Navigation is made easy with the option to add GPS. Taug also included a damage simulation in this add-on, and you can choose whether to enable it or not. In terms of handling, the H1 isn't the easiest to control at first, but with proper trim adjustments and some practice, it becomes very enjoyable to fly. You can quickly perform maneuvers that are, how should I say, quite bold, and the helicopters handle them very well. It's a craft that demands constant attention. A good example is when filling water tanks, you must adjust the helicopter as you go to avoid taking a dip. You really feel the helicopter's weight when you throw it from side to side, which is a very pleasant sensation. I really like that you can modify options and payload directly with the tablet without using the awkward sim payload menu. The graphics are good, the sounds are excellent, and there's a bit of a learning curve before mastering the helicopter, which is a positive for me. After this learning phase, it's very enjoyable to fly. Another good point is the custom pilot models. Not only is it cool not to have default Microsoft Flight Simulator pilot, but the pilot's outfits change based on the version you use, which is a nice detail. In my opinion, not much needs improvements. Taug's offering is already very complete. As mentioned earlier, adding a few sound effects will be nice, and it would be great to have missions like Miltech did for the Chinook. Once you've experienced their system, you want it to become standard for all add-ons, adding that extra something. Lastly, I was a bit confused by the choice to rotate to access the second page of the tablet. Although I understand the idea, a simple click would be quicker and more practical in my opinion, but this is nitpicking. Blackbird, also working on a Huey, has a difficult task ahead to surpass this version, especially since Taug is now focusing on adding new features with updates. This friendly competition will no doubt be beneficial for everyone. In the meantime, Taug offers an excellent representation of the Huey with this new add-on. They've set the bar high in all the areas covered during this review. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video with me. Sorry for my voice, I've been a bit sick lately, but it's going better, and I'm sure that if you give the video a like, I will recover even faster. Haha. See you soon, bye bye.